Hey Pisces, welcome to Tower Hill. Welcome to your June reading. I hope all is well. Let's get started. I come to you humbly by thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Pisces collective need to know? What do they need to know for June? What is the overall theme? So this is a Threads of Fate Oracle deck. All the decks that I use are listed in the link below. You can check those out. Google it. See where you can get it from, okay? We have Ask Body. Some of you guys, you're not really taking care of your body. There might be a time in June for you to actually, you might feel the need to eat cleaner. You might feel the need to start exercising, so on and so forth. There's a need for you to pay attention to your body. Your emotional state or your spiritual state might be coming out within your physical body symptoms, okay? So just keep that in mind. Obviously, this is not a diagnosis. Connect to your heart. You know, some of you guys, you might have some feelings that are unresolved that you're not facing, okay? And that's why it might be coming out within your body, all right? So just be mindful of that. Capricorn had this as well, all right? But connect to the heart. There's something in your heart space that you need to connect with, that you need to pay attention to. We have movement. There's a need to, see, I don't know. See, some of you guys, you might just straight up just need to exercise more. All right, there might be a need to exercise more, but also there's some changes that need to happen. All right, my ear is ringing right now, actually. We have fate. Whoa. All right, so we have fate. You're stepping into your destiny. There's some major changes that needs to happen. All right, you might be ignoring what your heart is telling you. I don't know if you guys might be feeling some ascension symptoms. For example, the ears ringing, things like that, all right? Some people are actually feeling, you know, digestive issues, and that might be coming along because of ascension symptoms. Obviously, you go in, this is not a diagnosis. You do what you have to do. You're an adult. All right, do the smart thing. Obviously, physical symptoms, you have to check it out. I don't feel the need, I have to say that, but I think I do. All right, because I don't want anybody coming to me talking about I diagnosed them spiritually. All right, refine your attention. All right, yeah. There's a need to shift your attention. There's a need to focus on your, it's something going on in your heart that you need to pay attention to. Change tracks. Whoa, and do something different. Yeah, major changes. Pisces, there's some major changes that need to happen. You've been doing something in an old way, in a way that you've been used to doing it. It's time to do something drastically different. Gemini had this energy too. Okay, there's certain collectives, certain zodiac signs that right now they need to do something drastically different to get themselves out of the energy that they've been in. Okay? What's going on with the Pisces collective? For the first half of June. What's going on with the Pisces collective? We have the King of Wands coming out in reverse here. This darn King of Wands, I really hope this isn't that person coming back. All right. The King of Wands energy can be a player type of energy. It could be someone who's impulsive. Okay. You might be carrying this energy. Take what resonates, drop the rest. This is for the Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this doesn't resonate, check out your other placements. So we do have the King of Wands coming out in reverse. This is not the best energy. If this is a suitor, if this is a partner that you're dealing with, this is not the best energy to carry. This isn't the person you bring home to mama. Now, if this is your energy, then this is like scattered energy. You're just like kind of all over the place right now. You do have the Nine of Wands. Someone's like beating their head against the wall. They're pushing something with passion. It's something that they're passionate about, okay? But they need to switch gears and put that passion on something else. That's where the High Priestess come in with that divine intervention, those intuitive downloads. Someone is banging their head against the wall. They're trying something that's just not working, and it's time to switch gears. It's time to switch gears. Okay, if you've been trying something and it just hasn't been working, now's the time to switch gears. Now, this isn't about giving up, right? There's certain things that you have to give up on, and there's certain things that you have to push through. Now, for a lot of you guys, I feel like you guys know what this thing is, and you intuitively, you're being guided to not push through on certain situations. All right, but someone's being a little bit stubborn. They're banging their head against the wall with that Nine of Wands energy. That's about like, that's wounded warrior energy right there. Okay, that's wounded warrior energy. Why is this Nine of Wands here? Wounded warrior, you have an eye patch right now. It's just like something just isn't working out. You've been through the ringer. It's like you're on your last leg with this situation. Nine of Swords here. It's nothing to think about, really. Someone's just afraid to feel the loss. Okay. Why is this High Priestess here? You need to connect. Okay, somebody's just moving full steam ahead. They're not thinking. Okay, why is this High Priestess here? Too many cards. Well, look how that flipped over. Whoa, with the Queen of Wands here. Okay. You have the Seven of Cups. So there's no more confusion about this thing. So at the end of this reading, by the way, there's going to be the new moon in Gemini reading. You should definitely check that out along with the full moon in Scorpio reading. In the full moon in Scorpio, a truth came to light. And the new moon in Gemini, and this is a collective energy, and the new moon in Gemini, what happened was, now that you had the truth, it's like, okay, what are you going to do with this truth? A lot of people are having a hard time wrapping their mind around this truth, this Ace of Swords energy. It's like some people are going into avoidance mode and denial mode, okay? Now, you guys received an intuitive hit that gave you much clarity, maybe on a situation, on a person. All right, we do have the Queen of Wands coming out now, so something about a match. But this can also indicate just a need for you to find your center, find your balance, and be grounded. I'm getting more so that this energy is like, this energy can be either about a union, okay, with a divine counterpart, or it can be the union within yourself. One of the two has to happen. Everyone is in a different stage when it comes to the divine counterparts, okay? So if you haven't done your healing, then this is about the union within yourself, all right? If you've done the healing, then this is about the union with your counterpart, all right? Do not try to force it. You know which one it is, all right? We do have the Queen and King of Wands coming out, though. This is about finding your center. King of Swords, whoa. King of Swords coming out the King of Wands. I don't feel like there's much healing that's been done, to be honest, okay? With the Three of Cups here. The King of Swords is like somebody's not thinking clearly, all right? And it's stopping them from moving forward into this fresh new start with the Fool card. Someone isn't thinking clearly here. I'm sorry to say this, Pisces. I love you guys, but this is what's happening, all right? There's some healing that needs to be done. Someone's just not trying to think about it. Someone's just trying to keep pushing for something, and it's some conflict about that. All right, why is this Three of Cups here? Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Ten of Wands. There's a burden. Okay, there's a need for you to put an end to this cycle that you've been in. It's time for you to wrap it up. It's time for you to wrap it up. And how you wrap it up is by changing tracks, doing something different. This can be social circle energy, right? Where you've been in an energy. Here go the three again. If you're in a third-party situation, or if you are in a social circle that's not fitting for you, it's time to wrap that up now. Okay? It's time to make a final decision, because these energies are just becoming burdens at this point. You know who's a burden, you know who's not. But for some reason, there's some conflict here. Let's look more into that King of Swords. There's a need to take a logical approach to this situation, but you're not. Your intuition has already told you what it was. Look at that. There's a need for you to take a closer look at the people around you and learn and cut them out. The conflict is emotional. This isn't an emotional, this isn't a time to make an emotional decision. It's time for you to make a logical and intuitive decision here. All right. What else is going on? Yeah. Because you're here, you're ready to ascend. Queen of Pentacles, you're ready to ascend. You're getting out of this, whatever energy you were in before. You're moving into this new cycle of being self-sufficient. No longer codependent. Now, let's say you were in, I know a lot of Pisces have been with this King of Wands energy, this really crappy soulmate, okay? And you guys, a lot of you guys got out of that situation, all right? Some of you guys might still be in it. This is a general reading. It's different for everyone. Now, some of you guys got out of the situation, but the energy that you're embodying that attracted this person is still alive. So now it's like you can't just blame this person for being who they are. Now you have to hold yourself accountable for who you are. That's also coming out with that new moon in Gemini energy. Please check it out, okay? Now it's holding yourself accountable. What energy am I carrying that would attract this type of person? Is it insecurities? Is it lack of self-worth? Is it codependency? What toxic energy am I embodying that is on this frequency, that can attract, that can even bring this frequency into my life? Now it's time for you to take ownership of that. Getting rid of people is not enough, because you can get rid of people. You can get rid of this person, that player type of shitty soulmate that you had, and then you can get into another cycle where you attract the same type of person. Okay? It's time for you to send. It's time. The Queen of Pentacles is not someone who's codependent. This person takes ownership of who they are. They come to a situation whole. Okay? They're not looking for validation or love from anyone else. It's not on an energy of like, I don't need a man, I don't need love. No, it's just, I've done the work. I'm solid. And anybody who comes into my life now has to be an asset. I'm not bringing anyone in to just hold space for me, just to have space in my life. All right. There's something you're ignoring, all right? You have the Ace of Wands coming out with a Temperance card. Yeah. All right. Temperance card coming out in reverse. Your intuition's on point. You know what you need to do. Pisces, come on. You're hella intuitive. You know what time it is. You're not listening to your intuition. You're trying to ignore it. All right. But in doing so, you have to close the door. You have to close the door. Energetically, even if this person isn't in your life anymore, energetically, you have to close the door, because it's still a burden that you're holding, and it's probably from this person. You're still carrying the energetic burden or emotional burden if you're still thinking about them, or if you're still like trying to reach out every once in a while. Whatever it is, it's going to be different for everyone. All right. A new window is opening with this leap of faith, with this Fool card. You have to let that past leap be the past. You have to let it be the past. I'm going to look more into this King of Wands. Why is this King of Wands here? Ten of Swords, yeah. So this person became like a bottom for you. They became the straw that broke the camel's back, all right? This person marked the end of a cycle. Let it end. Let it end. Do not continue and repeat this cycle with someone new. This is very important. Hangman. You're in a divine pause because you need to heal. Star card. Some of you guys, see, I did talk about this in one of the, it's probably like 2 or 3 Pisces readings prior, prior to. Some of you guys were trying to skip the healing step. You just got rid of the person and then you just went back on a prowl. Some of you guys are not realizing how much healing you have to do so you don't attract the same type of person again. With the Queen of Pentacles coming out now in reverse, this person enabled this insecurity, this codependency, and you're not realizing how much damage that caused. You have to face that. You have to face it. Yes, that person was crappy, but also you accepted it. That's a harsh reality right there. All right. And it's time for you to realize, why did I accept that? There's something that's stemming. It's something deeper. It's not because of this person that you had this experience with them. It's because it was a lesson. Did you learn the lesson yet? Or did you feel like the lesson ended with cutting them off? That wasn't the lesson. The lesson is what frequencies do you need to adjust within you that came from your own background? Okay. They wouldn't have been able to come into your life if you didn't vibrate on the same frequency on some level. Okay? All right. Okay. Let's see what the blockages are. Well, this isn't a fun reading. Sorry. Jeez. Oh, I hate giving readings like this. This is really tough. I know it's tough for you guys to hear it, and it's tough for me to bring it, you know? All right. What is the bottom line? Listen to your heart and listen to your intuition. Your intuition's very much on point. Some of you guys might have just ran into someone new who was exactly like the last person because you didn't do the work. Okay? What's the blockage here? Magician, come on. You're in manifestation mode, okay? Are you about to manifest the same thing over and over again? Are you going to manifest the same bullshit you just experienced? Three of Cups coming out again with the Star card. This is your blockage. You're not stepping into manifestation mode because you haven't done the healing. All right? That's what's happening. You haven't done a healing. So either right now you're about to manifest something. Are you going to manifest a part two of this person, of that shitty soulmate? Or are you going to manifest something better? Are you going to manifest your healing? Why is the Three of Cups here? There's a need to do something drastically different. Well, yeah. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Three of Cups. All right. There's a need for you to do something drastically different. All right. Okay. Now, in doing so, you are moving forward into, the possibility. This is a possibility, but it depends on how much work you do. This is what the opportunity is for the Pisces collective. This doesn't mean that this is going to happen. Who this happens for is the people who do the work, the healing, who go into hermit mode, figure out what it is that someone needs to be more comfortable being alone. I am getting heavy codependency here. Someone needs to master the art of singledom before they give anybody else any attention. I feel like, see, before with the previous readings, I was being a little bit lighter about this, but it seems as if you guys are really trying to skip over the healing part. You guys, a lot of you guys went through a really vicious cycle with a really vicious soulmate, and you cannot skip. You can't act like you didn't get damage from that. All right. So the people who've done the damage, the people who've done the work to heal the damage, you guys are stepping into a beautiful cycle where you're meeting people who are more aligned with you. Beautiful social circle energy, soul tribe energy, okay? And within that soul tribe, you might very well meet a soulmate, okay, who's your match, which is great. If you've done the healing, if you've done the healing, then you will be, oh gosh, everything keeps falling. If you've done the healing, then you'll manifest that beautiful energy that you want to manifest, something that's more aligned with you. If you haven't done it, then you'll manifest another person that is the same way. So you know who you are. Okay. What is the Pisces collective failing to see? Some of you guys left this person and went right back to who you were when you met them. You guys met them in a certain mindset, in a certain frequency, and then you left the person and said, oh, well, that was a fluke, and then went right back to the person that you were to meet that person. You went right back to the frequency that attracted that person. All right? That's insane. All right? All right. Time to do something different. Learn the lesson. And that comes from going into introspection, grounding yourself, go into healing mode, okay? Set the intention of healing for this next moon cycle, all right? Do not give anybody any attention. I'm gonna say it like that. The people who have not done the healing at this point, because we've been talking about this for the past couple of months now. If you haven't done the healing at this point, cut out whoever you're talking to at this point and do the healing so you don't repeat the bullshit. Okay. What you're failing to see is that there's an upgrade on the horizon. You're stepping into a brand new cycle if you do the work. All right. What else are they failing to see? Six of Cups. Yeah, let the past be the past. Let the past be the past. But the only way you can let the past be the past is by facing what happened in the past. Realizing what the mistakes were. Once again, check out that New Moon and Gemini reading, please. Understanding the mistakes that were made. How did you overlook your intuition? How did you override your intuition? If you have a problem with codependency and you have a tendency of dropping or forgetting your intuition, throwing your intuition to the wayside, because you guys are very intuitive. And I know a lot of you guys were in a situation where they played with your head and they made you not trust yourself. If that is a cycle for you, then it's time for you to take time out, go into hermit mode, and be so strong in your intuition that you cannot be shaken anymore. So the next time a love comes through, you won't allow a love to throw you off because you're strong enough now within yourself. You're so grounded within yourself. You're so stable with that Queen of Pentacles energy and this Nine of Pentacles. You're so stable. You've taken time to be in your singlehood, master yourself. You know how to fill up your own cup. You have your own hobbies. You know how to make yourself feel good without having to reach out and give validation from other people. You know when you're down, you know what to do to make yourself feel better, to raise your vibrations. You know how to follow your intuition, so on and so forth. The list goes on and on. It's time for you to change tracks and get on that level. It's time. It's time, or you're going to repeat the same shit. Okay? What else are they failing to say? Tower card and the Four of Stones. Once you do that, that's going to change the whole game for you. It's going to attract a totally new breed of people once you do the healing. Some of you guys are already in this stage. So if that's the case, then this message isn't for you. This message is for the people who have not done the healing yet. And if you've done the healing, then tell people in the comments how things have changed for you once you decided to step into your power. It changes the game. It crumbles foundations. People around you are not going to recognize you. People around you will not be on board with this new independent way of being. And that's fine, because it's making room for, with this Three of Cups here, it's making room for a balanced, beautiful social circle energy. It's bringing in your soul tribe. Not the people who are enjoying your codependency. Some of you guys had friends, family, whatever, who are okay with your codependency, with your insecurities. That's about to crumble as you step into your new upgrade. As you drop the past, as you look at the past and learn the lesson and you gain the wisdom and you realize how to course correct your own energy, you start adjusting your frequency, you do the healing, then it crumbles everything that was aligned with that old way of being and you step into this new way. When you do, stick to your guns. With the Four of Pentacles here, this is about stability. Stick to your guns when this happens, all right? Don't let anyone use any emotional terrorism to get you back into being codependent again. Because it's very much possible right now. If you haven't done the healing, people could just pull you in any direction because they know who you are or they know who you were. They don't see what you're about to become. If you're already in this process of healing, then keep going and don't allow anyone to pull you off track. Listen to yourself. The only thing that matters right now is you and your intuition. So the only relationship that you should be focusing on is your relationship with your higher self. Getting much closer with your guides, getting much closer with your intuition, getting much closer with your higher self than you ever have before. That's going to trigger a brand new beginning. For some of you, that's a drastic change. Making a total commitment to living a spiritually, intuitively led life. All right. What's the advice here? Yeah, walk away. Six of Arrows. It's walking away from an old cycle that was tumultuous and moving into a calmer cycle. When you start living in a more intuitively led life, things become way calmer. Things become way smoother. You start dodging bullets left and right. You know who's who, what's what, and you can just follow that and cut people out and avoid these hard lessons. You don't have to have these hard lessons anymore. That lesson that you had in the past with that past soulmate was a lesson in following your intuition. Are you going to start doing it? Or are you going to go back to who you were and just half-ass listening to your intuition? Make the full commitment to live that life. This is what you're born to do as Pisces. You guys are the most intuitive sign. Why are you not listening to it? I'm sorry for screaming at you guys. Two of Wands in reverse. Well, you have to walk away from this old way of being before anything moves forward, before you see any progress. Some of you guys are, like I said, trying to skip the healing step, and then you're trying to see your upgrade. Like leaving this person was the only step necessary to find your upgrade. It's not. You might find yourself banging your head against the wall. You're like, why isn't things working? It's because you haven't made the switch within yourself. You haven't made that frequency shift for the universe, for you to align with that upgrade. All right? Part of that situation that you dealt with, it was them, but part of it was also you and your frequency. You have to make that adjustment. Switch gears, okay? All right. What do the romance angels have to say? Even though this isn't a romantic reading, this is more of like a get your ish together, Pisces type of reading. This was a tough love reading for sure. What do the romance angels have to say to the Pisces collective? Thank you. I'm also pulling the Rebel deck for you guys because it's a hardcore advice and you guys need it. All right. Well, we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I feel like this is more about self-love, to be honest. We do have reconciliation. Now, here's the thing. Some of you guys, this person might be coming back. Right? They might be coming back energetically. Like I said, when that King of Wands came out in reverse, I'm like, I hope this isn't the same person coming back into your life. You might be thinking about them more, or they might just straight up be coming back. All these retrogrades, it is bound for exes to come back, so be mindful of that. Some people might want to have this reconciliation. Some people might feel like, oh, I'm healed, so I can go back to this shitty person. But guess what? They're still coming out as a King of Wands in reverse, so be mindful of that. We do have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. This is about honoring your heart, as I mentioned. Connecting to your heart space and honoring your heart's desires, okay? Some of you guys, you might be, so some of you guys did the healing and you've been led to someone else, which is great. All right, some of you guys, either way, somebody's not listening to their heart. It's going to be different for everyone, so wherever that lands for you, then that's what it is. Whether you're being led to someone else and you're not following your heart about that, whether it's good or bad. What else? What do the romance angels have to say? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual paths. There's a need for you to tap into your intuition. There's a need for you to live more of a spiritually led life. Your spirit guides, your romance angels, whatever, your higher self is leading you to the person. There's a new opportunity opening up. Everyone is different. Everyone is different. But that Ace of Pentacles with that Ace of Wands definitely came out. There's a new opportunity opening up. That's why this healing is necessary. You have to wrap it up. That's why this level of urgency is coming out as far as the healing is concerned, because there's a new opportunity where you are safe to love that's coming through. But it's only going to come through if you did the healing. Like I said, that manifestation is coming, but it's coming for the people who've done the work. If you didn't do the work, start doing it now. Wrap it up. All right? All right. If you have done the healing, keep going. Your manifestation is coming. All right? If you haven't, yours will be delayed. That's all. It's still coming, but it's just going to be delayed. What do the not the romance angels. All right. Oh, man. So once again, Rebel deck. This is not the most PC deck in the world. There's curse words in it. This is hardcore advice. Make better choices. If you're pissed off at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. This is back to changing tracks. There's a split in this Pisces collective. There's a collective who did the work, right? They got pissed off. They, at what happened, it became, that relationship with that shitty soulmate became a bottom for them. And it became a wake-up call for them. And they did the work. They realized, okay, I have to cut this person off, but also I need to adjust my energy so I can be stronger moving forward. All right? These are the people who got pissed off and decided to make a change. They decided to change tracks. Kudos to you guys. There's some people who haven't as of yet. Everyone's different. No judgment here. Everybody's on their path. But just know that this is what needs to happen, okay? Make better choices. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now's not the effing time. Listen, some of you guys, see, I feel like this person might come back for some of you guys as a test. And some of you guys might be thinking, oh, I'm healed and everything is better. I can handle this person now. Do not go back to that person. Some of you guys are elevating and some of you guys are about to go back to this person. Do not, or you're feeling tempted to. Don't do it. Get some effing sleep. Get some effing sleep. You're being asked because you're effing tired. Face to pillow now. Some of you guys, your body is tired. Your body is being neglected. You need to this is self-care. This is the energy of self-care, self-love, eating better, exercising, sleeping more. Okay? There's some neglect to the body for some of you guys, okay? With that Hermit card coming out, there's a need for you to just chill out. Spend some time in nature if you can, you know, by yourself. You need some alone time. But some healthy alone time, you know, just with the alone time with the intention of healing and processing. Alone time, active hermit mode, active alone time, journaling, meditating, not just sitting there and being on a phone on social media. That's not alone time. All right, there's a difference. There's two different types of alone time. We're going for the actively healing alone time. All right. I'm going to move forward. I think I'm getting my point across. You guys are taking a bit of a tongue lashing. I'm sorry, Pisces. You know, I get very passionate with these readings. Let's see what the power animal is. And I'll just never forget that one reading that I had with you guys that made me like want to cry. Like, so it's just like to see you guys come out of that. And then you're about to jump into a brand new cycle. Not a brand new cycle. Some of you guys are about to jump into the same shit again. It's just really, it's bothering me. Okay? Okay. What is a power animal? But kudos to the people who are doing your healing. Kudos to you. High five. I see you. All right? Stack Spirit, take the lead. It's time to take the lead in your life. You've been codependent for too long. You've been allowing people to take the driver's seat, allowing you to, they've been determining how you feel. They've been determining whether you should follow your intuition or not. What, you know, it's like you've allowed people to tell you what to think and how to feel, when your intuition was already telling you what to do or who's right for you and who's not. And you allow people to stop you from listening to that. It's time for you to stop that shit. Okay? Get in a driver's seat of your life, and keep your ass in the driver's seat, and don't let anyone push you to the side. But the only way you can feel comfortable in that driver's seat driving your life is by staying there for a little bit without any passengers. Okay? Meaning, allow yourself to take that drive, that solo drive by yourself, and master the art. Learn how to enjoy that road trip, that solo road trip. Enjoy the scenery. Enjoy the radio. Enjoy the music. Find ways to entertain yourself while in this car before you pick up anybody else. All right? That was a beautifully well-executed metaphor. Pat myself on the back. All right, let's go. Wild spirit. Sometimes life stings. Yeah. Facing your part in this the manifestations that were not pleasant is going to sting a little bit. All right, you're going to come to the epiphany. You guys already did, and some of you guys are not trying to see it. Some of you guys saw like, okay, this is what I did, this was a mistake I made, and some of you guys are not trying to see it. You're just like, oh, I got rid of the problem, or I got rid of the symptom, which was the relationship that you attracted, but you didn't get rid of the problem, which is an internal frequency. That part's going to hurt a little bit. It hurts to like face the fact that, okay, I attracted this because of whatever issues I have, you know, but it's something that needs to happen. All right. There we go. Brown bear spirit. Thank you, spirit, for the confirmation. Take time out. Get some effing sleep. Get off of social media. You're very intuitive, so you're probably soaking up all types of bullshit from social media right now, especially with what's going on. Take time out. You need to do your own healing, all right? In your own personal life. But just for a second, just forget about what's going on with the world at large and focus on you. You can't really help anybody if your frequency is incorrect. All right? All right. I'm going to pull a prayer for you guys and then we're out of here. All right? I'm pulling from the Archangel Michael deck. Once again, all the decks are included in the link below. Guarded and protected. Pay attention to your dreams. Look at that. Your intuition. You're getting messages in your dreams. You're getting intuitive hits, intuitive guidance in your dream. You're super intuitive. You know this. Don't tell me you're going back into a cycle where you're just ignoring this shit, please. Because at this point, if you're ignoring your intuition, now you can't even blame the person that you're with. Now it's just you. All right? Hold yourself accountable for what you're doing. Guarded and protected. You're being guided. Your intuition's hella on point. All right, but here's a prayer. Thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we're safe and that all our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. Listen, some of you guys are getting too wrapped up in what's going on a global scale, all right, and it's affecting your energy. All right, you need to focus on yourself. You need to worry about yourself for a little bit. Get some self love going on. Make sure you're eating correct. All right, make sure you're sleeping properly. Make sure you have the roof over your head and you have family. You have your family taken care of and everybody's getting fed. Okay, not saying that you don't focus on everything going on, because obviously this affects everyone, but it's a balance that needs to be had right now. I feel like you guys are psychically soaking up everyone else's energy. That's for some of you guys. You need to know that you are guarded, you are protected. Be on the frequency of being guarded and protected, and you will be guarded and protected. That's how it works. It's that simple. I know that's a hard one. That's a hard one. But we're not going to get political here. This is all about you taking your time out and holding yourself accountable of your own frequency, no matter what's going on around you. No matter what's going on a global scale, no matter who you date, no matter who you love, you have to make sure you have your center so that you can never be swayed by anyone else ever again. That's what's going on, Pisces. Get it together. I believe in you. I have faith in you. All right? Love you dearly. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. Also, check out that new moon in Gemini reading. It should be popping up in any second now, okay? Until we meet again, feel free to, I do personal readings. Check out the info box below. Also, if you want to be an angel donor, the Patreon is open. That link is below as well. All right, thank you so much. And until we meet again, stay up, stay grounded. Peace.